Okay, great.
Hold on. It's not letting me present.
There you go. I recorded it.
Okay,
It's
but it's
recorded.
not letting me present. Hold on. My computer has been really slow. Sorry, y'all. There we go. Okay. So like I said, just I want you to look at this through different eyes, listen through different ears, because this can be a financial opportunity for you that you can still do something that you love, help people with their health, but create a residual income for yourself. And so it's just as easy as you getting your own link that you can refer people to this. And also have products that you and your family can use to make yourself healthy and your family healthier. So the last place is community, helping other people improve their health. But the great thing about this company is you're not only going to be able to help them with their health, you're also going to be helping them with their wealth and helping them create financial wellness. Because a lot of times, especially with my clients, I will see them come in and like I have them rate themselves on different areas, and financial is always a 10. From on the scale from 0 to 10, most of the time it's between 7 and 10. And so this is a way that you can help people with their health because you are helping them create an extra avenue of income. And I'm telling you, in health now, it is survival of the fittest. So you need the wealth so that you can pay for whatever you need to pay for your health. Because a lot of times the things that um, can be covered through whatever you're using as your insurance are not necessarily the things that you want to use, and you want to have access to everything. So create that wealth. And you can be part of an amazing team. So let me share with you why I'm so passionate about this company, and it's the leadership of the company. So our CEO and founder, and he even invested his own money to start this company, and so passionate about this company like I've never seen before. He has 20 years as an innovative business leader. He has been 8 years in the global e-commerce because we're not just a company that's here in the US. We are an e-commerce. We're already in 14 other countries. And he's already has the history of building two other successful digital service companies. So I'm sold because he's already built two successful other companies and sold them and made billions. He can do it again, especially a third time, right? And his goal really is to change lives for the better. And if you met him in person, you would know that for his heart for helping people. And he came from very humble beginnings and has built everything that he has with his work ethic. And then Dr. Dan, he is the gold. He's the golden goose. We got the golden goose. So he has 18 years of cellular absorption formulation experience. Why is that important? Well, I know many of you that are on here, you've heard me say it. You can take the highest quality of products you want to take, but if they do not get inside the cell, they are not going to work, and you just have some expensive urine. That is it. Like, that is all that you have. And so, what he does as far as cellular absorption is amazing. We have 12
That's
different
some stuff
ways
that I'm trying
that
to
our
get
product
for
gets
the
in
clinic,
the cell.
okay?
Um, he's also formulated over 70 nutritional supplements. So, again, the history, he's got the history of already formulating, and he has 16 patents already. And he is a Caltech trained PhD in organic chemistry, which is like the Yale of organic chemistry. Um, and he's a health influencer. If you are on Instagram or Facebook, go look up Dr. Dan Gubler. He has over 1 million followers now. Amazing, just little tidbits every day to be able to see on there. You will love hearing from him. He's not only smart, book smart, common sense smart, but also just funny smart too. And so here's our scientific advisory board. Most companies will pay their scientific advisory board. We do not pay ours. They are volunteer. They see how um, much these products are changing their health, and they're recommending them to their clients, and they're like, I want to be part of making sure that this product gets out there to everybody. Many of them use this in their practice. I know I got to meet Dr. Deidre Leak and talk to her in depth. She's a plastic surgeon, and she will not do procedures on her clients until they have been on the Simple Six products and our collagen, especially because she does laser treatments, and she has seen her recovery times drop by 100%. Like something that took 10 days to recover has dropped down to like 3 because of them being on our 3 supplement products. And you'll get to see some before and afters of one of our team members at in just a few minutes. But just know that we have a team of doctors and health professionals. We have over 3,000 health professionals that are um, in this company. And it's because of not only how the products work, but also because we are in the physician's desk reference, now called the prescriber's digital reference. It used to be this big blue book that sat on your doctor's desk or on the shelf. You would see it. I used to see it all the time at our nurses' station at the hospital. But that's not easy to get into. You can't just pay and get into the PDR. You have to actually show that you have innovative technology, third-party clinical studies that show that it actually works, which we have, and shows that you have our products are the ingredients are FDA compliant, and you also have to show that you've been revolutionizing health. And there's a lot of check boxes to get into this, but our entire product line, every single piece, is in the PDR. So this is something that you can take to your doctor, or if you're a doctor that is on here, you can look these up in the prescriber's digital reference, look under 3 International, and all of the products are listed there. So that is a huge deal. There are many companies that want to get in that, and we are so proud to have our entire product line in there. And I will just say it could be a lot because of our third-party clinical studies. A lot of supplements do not do third-party clinical studies because they don't want to know what their product doesn't do. And we were okay with seeing what it does do because Dr. Dan knew how powerful it was. So you can see some of them right here. 2 that I'll highlight are our cellular absorption. They actually kept sending this back and repeating it. I think 3 or 4 times is what Dr. Dan said, because they were like, no way, these numbers cannot be right. But it shows that our product has up to 95% absorption. So let me compare that for you. So most products, most supplements, and even organic food only has about 10 to 20% absorption. So to have anywhere from 50 to 95% absorption with our product is incredible, incredible. So it is something that when you take it, you definitely feel it in your cells. You feel it working. And then the epigenetic study, if you are a science nerd, oh my gosh, you will love this study. I loved looking at this. So epigenetics is where we can turn genes off and on. And so how we live our life. So our epigenetic study showed that our products can actually turn off. Like if you have a history, your family has a history of high blood pressure, diabetes, anemia, any of those things, you actually, by taking our products, they showed in the epigenetic study that you can actually turn those things off. Your clients can turn those things off. So it's amazing the testimonials that we've had. I could fill up a whole hour with just the testimonials from this product. And we are a new company. So this company's only been around since 2023. So about 3 years. We were celebrated 3 years in May. And so, this is the beginning of something good. This is like getting in at the beginning of Apple or Amazon. We're not a household name, but we plan to be a household name. We're in 14 countries, not right now, but we plan to be in 100. So just to talk a little bit about metabolic health and our newest product. So I know we've all heard about the GLP-1s. There's like this huge wave that's been happening over the last 3 years. And, I had friends who jumped onto it. Maybe you jumped onto it in your practice or in where you're in your spa or wherever you as health professionals are working. I had lots of clients reaching out to me about 3 years ago because I do vitamin shots and some of the lipo shots and all that. But They were like, "Are you going to do the GLP? I want to do the GLP." And so I just started doing some research on it, and I was like, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to. I've looked at the research and I just, feel free to go find someone who does it, but I just for me, I don't feel right like giving them to people because of the side effects that I was already seeing even just 3 years ago. So why is this such a wave? Like why is this such a wave? Well, 74% of people are overweight according to the CDC. That is so crazy, y'all. That's three-fourths of our population. That's three-fourths. And 30 to 50 million Americans are considering using a GLP-1 drug. And I know some insurances are starting to cover it, but I have clients who are paying, anywhere from $400 to $1,500 a month. What else could you be spending that money on, right? Like vacations, time with your family, buying a house, getting a car. Like that's a lot of money just to spend on your health. To hope, really, because for some people, the GLP-1, it doesn't work and they have to switch to another one and another one and another one. And so it's just thinking about that with our metabolic health and like how we can really change the way that our body is, our health is by getting that in check. And some people are suffering from the side effects. Like I've had clients who've had to get off of it because they were losing so much muscle mass because their body wasn't getting the nutrients that it needs. Because it can, for a lot of people, cause nausea and constipation because it slows down the digestive system. So everything's not moving through as quickly. And then that in turn allows nutrients not to get across the gut so that it can get into where it needs to go in the body. And because of that, people are losing muscle mass, they're losing their hair. And then a lot of people are wanting to get off of it. And then when they do, their weight bounces back, sometimes even more than what they lost. And so just those things in itself have kept a lot of people from continuing them or even getting on them. And so when our company announced a natural solution in January, I was so excited to be able to offer this to my clients because I'm all about very holistic, natural. That's what I do in my practice and using herbs. And we have, plants. We have all the plants. We have all the plants here for a reason. Like they're supposed to help us with our health. And so I was so glad when our company introduced GLP-3. And so this could be a powerful addition to your practice or your med spa or whatever you have as a health professional. And it's not something, it's in the PDR, it's in our PDR, the physician's desk reference. And it's patented. MBC 267 is the patent. Dr. Dan created this peptide, so no one else has it. So for those clients that you have that are like, you know what, I really want to use a GLP to help me kickstart my weight loss or kickstart my health. But I just don't want, number one, to get an injection. And number two, I don't know about the side effects. I don't really want to have that. And so I really believe that 70% of the market is not even being touched because there's so many people that are wanting a natural solution. And this could bring like a huge amount of income to your practice, to your family. If you aren't a health professional that's on here, this can bring a lot of impact just with this one product, just with this one product. And so it obliterates food cravings. What it does is it turns off. Dr. Dan created this peptide from salmon and mushrooms. And so it like communicates with your brain and it turns off that addiction part of our brain where we want to eat a whole pan of brownies or a whole bag of chips. It turns that off. So even if you do, and I know this from experience because this happened to me, I love brownies, but I would normally like eat the whole pan of it, but I can do just a little piece of it and it's enough. And I'm like, oh, I'm good. I don't want to eat anymore. So it just stops that addiction part of our brain. We've even had people who've stopped drinking, who've stopped smoking. So it literally turns off not only that food addiction part, but just addiction in general. And that in turn helps you drop the pounds because you're eating in moderation. Moderation is what keeps us, you can, I mean, there was one night I fixed, like I could not wait to make this chili and I was going to eat a whole huge bowl. I sat down and I'm like, this GLP. I can't eat but like a third of it. And I was satisfied. It was like, okay, well, I guess I can't eat as much. But the great thing about this product is it also helps you retain lean muscle mass and it helps you build lean muscle mass. We have people who aren't lifting weights and stuff, and they're showing us their muscles. So it helps really get the nutrition to the muscle to help build muscle mass. And then, of course, we have that cellular level absorption, which makes it even more powerful. And the great thing is there's no rebound weight gain. Once you lose your weight, because it's natural, you don't gain your weight back. So what happens when we use plant-based things is our body recognizes as natural and it uses what it needs for the moment and it gets rid of the rest. When we use a drug or something synthetic, we are manipulating it. That's why a lot of times you have to get dosed. You have to start with a low dose and then go up a little bit more and go up a little bit more. You don't have to do that with GLP-3 because your body's gonna, it's plant-based. So you're gonna use what your body's gonna use what it needs and it's gonna get rid of the rest. Um, and so these are some of the other things. So the way that you take it is you take 3/4 of a dropper full. It has a little dropper on it. I have a little bottle here and directly into your mouth with the dropper twice a day, 30 minutes before a meal. And if you're somebody who really wants to kickstart their weight loss or get their metabolic health just kicked in, you can take up to 3 times a day if you want to. Sometimes I just see it and I'm like, oh, did I do it today? I don't know. Let me just put some in there. Like I said, it's plant-based, so your body's going to use what it needs. It's going to get rid of the rest. It also has ginseng and it has saffron and hops. Saffron and hops are super powerful for our brain, our nervous system, boosting our mood, also helping you get the best sleep you've ever gotten in your life, and also helping reduce inflammation in the body. So there's so many extra benefits to this product than just losing weight. And not only activates GLP-1, which is balancing our blood sugar so that it doesn't spike too high or too low. It does that. And then it also activates GLP-2, which is our decreasing inflammation in the cardiovascular system. So we've seen a lot of people who have testimonials where it's helped lower their blood pressure. We don't make any medical claims. These are all just testimonials from actual team members and clients who are using these products. And then it also activates GLP or GIP, which helps with your gut and your intestines, like to help heal the gut. We've had lots of testimonials about that from people who've, struggled a long time with food sensitivities or gut issues. And then, of course, we have third-party clinical studies that show that GLP-3 is comparable in its results to almost all of the GLP-1 injections that are out there, and then we're in the yellow right there. So I love that. I love that we already have that. And then we just won an award, American Business Award, a silver winner for our GLP. And we call it Mother Nature's GLP because we're using all of these herbs and plant-based. Here are some of the before and after, so you can see that it does actually work. Many of these people, I would say almost all of them, this was after about 2 to 3 months for most of them, that you're seeing these kind of results. It's not a magic pill, so it's not like that. It's just like anything else. You have to use it consistently every single day, but you can see you're having dramatic results with a natural product that's not gonna throw anything else off in your body. But I want to introduce you also not only to our GLP, but some 6 other products that can really help with metabolic health. A lot of things with metabolic health that throw them off is the nutrients. We don't have enough of the nutrients because we really cannot get what our body needs from our food supply right now because our soil is so depleted from, 50 to 100 years of abusing our soil and not giving it time to rest. With the use of glyphosate and other pesticides and chemicals, it just destroys like the bacteria and things that are in the soil. And so in turn, it's making our food less nutrient, even though we might be eating a great diet of plant-based. If we're not buying it specifically from a farm or knowing where we get it from, our bodies are still asking for more nutrients so that they can do the functions that they need to. And so I'm going to introduce you to 6 products that can give you those missing spots that you have in your nutrition and in your diet. Vitalite is our daily supplement and superfood blend. So this is an incredible product. Incredible. I can't even imagine that I can't even believe that they get so many ingredients into one product. This product has about 15 different ingredients in it. So it has all your vitamins from A to Z. It has a digestive enzymes inside of it, so that it can help break your food down smaller so that your body can process it more efficiently and get it out to the cells. It also has a prebiotic, it has a probiotic, and it also has 72 minerals. Minerals are what our body needs a lot of. We are very lacking in those minerals, for our body to function well. So I call this your Miracle Grow for your cells, because just like Miracle Grow makes our plants look beautiful and strong, it also helps our cells be beautiful and strong and help our body do what it needs to do. And then Eternel is our antioxidant blend. So it has 2 of the most powerful antioxidants that you can get in your body, resveratrol and glutathione. So both of those are antioxidants, but glutathione is also an anti-inflammatory, helps bring inflammation in the body, helps detox your liver. So this is going to give your body lots of energy. It's going to give it all the antioxidants. So antioxidants are the things that are going to help, the free radicals that we get all the time. Free radicals are just the bad stuff that we're getting in our body from food, water, environment. And those things are circulating all around, causing us to age, causing our health to decline. And so this Eternal goes in there, and those antioxidants, I picture them like little samurais, like cutting up and getting those free radicals out of there. Then collagen is our collagen product. And what is different? I know a lot of companies have a collagen and it's all out there. It's the buzz thing right now. What sets ours apart is, number one, it's liquid, so it's going to get into the cells a lot easier because it's a liquid, not a powder. But it's also sourced from, it's a marine collagen instead of bovine, which is what a lot of collagens are, is they're from cow, and those molecules are really too large to get inside our cells very efficiently. And so we also micronize the solution so that it's about the size of red blood cells so that it can easily cross over the cell membrane. And so I love this product. We have so many testimonials just using it for the first 30 days, where men who are balding or growing hair, my nails have never been better. I'm constantly cutting them because they're growing like crazy. My hair has been growing like crazy. But I love this collagen product because also we don't have to use it every single day. So when you use something every single day, your cells are like, hey, we're going to get this. So we don't need to make this as much because we're going to get a little supplementation of this. They have memory, they learn. And so when we're given it every single day, our body stops making as much. And what our body makes is way more powerful than we can get in a supplement. So we only use this product for 10 days out of a 30-day period. And so all that's doing is just giving your body a boost to produce more collagen. And so I love that product because we're not having to use it every single day. We're just doing it for 10 days, boosting that collagen, and we get much faster and much better results because of that. And then Revive is our natural anti-inflammatory. We use this instead of Advil or Tylenol in our house. It has turmeric, black seed oil, MCT oil, like all the things that bring down inflammation in the body. We have a million testimonials on this of people who had lower back pain, people who were having excruciating joint pain and arthritis, helping people with their blood pressures. Like I don't want to mention too many because, of course, we're not making medical claims about our product, but these are just testimonials from some of our affiliate partners and clients and team members. But it is an incredible product just to help bring down the inflammation. Inflammation is the #1 reason why we have health problems. It is, and so then it's like, okay, why do we have inflammation? A lot of it's from our diet or our environment or our water, but this can help combat that by taking something that helps bring down the inflammation. And it's a plant-based, so your body's going to take what it needs at the moment, and then it's going to get rid of the rest. Then immune is our immune support. So it has things like vitamin D, nano silver, cordyceps, and cordyceps are super powerful. I know we've been hearing a lot about that in on the news, on social media with cordyceps, but that actually helps more oxygen get into your cells. There actually was an article that I read where the Chinese cut their marathon time at one of the Olympics by 30 seconds, and they found out that they were taking cordyceps. Like they had been taking cordyceps for a long time, and so it was increasing their oxygen, so they had longer endurance and they could go faster because they have more oxygen. Oxygen fuels our cells, it fuels our mitochondria, and that's how we get energy in our cells. Then Purify is our gentle daily detoxifier. So it's green because it has chlorophyll, it has kelp, it also has dandelion root. So this is what I was pretty impressed with because dandelion root, you either have to drink it as a tea or there's powders or usually it's a product completely by itself. And I love that Dr. Dan curated it together with these other powerful products. So it pulls heavy metals, which we're exposed to that all the time in our water and our food. It pulls the heavy metals and toxins out of the cell. And so what it does is it creates space for these other products to get in there and work even better. If you're going to promote the GLP-3 or you're on the GLP-3, you've got to be on Purify because that's cleaning out the cell and allowing space, more space for this product to get in there. And you know, our body stores toxins a lot of times in our fat cells because it's easy for the body to encapsulate the toxins and put them in there. And so, using Purify, you're pulling those toxins out, and so your body can release those fat cells. So you might see your waist shrinking as well with Purify. Then our other two product lines are our skincare line. It's plant-based as well, but it is a neurocosmetic, a natural neurocosmetic. Well, what does that mean? A neurocosmetic. How is a cosmetic neuro? Well, it has ingredients in it that communicate, when you put it on the skin, it communicates with your brain. And we have third-party clinical studies that show that your with this product, when you put it on, it increases dopamine, our feel-good hormone, serotonin, and NAD. So it helps decrease pain, it helps make you feel happy, and helps you feel calm just from a skincare line. It's crazy putting that on, like, and feeling that good. So, again, it has our cleanser, a toner, it has a serum, and then also a moisturizer. So you can have your complete skincare, feel good, and also look good. Then Kinetic is our natural energy drink. It is amazing. I have several clients who have ADD that use this and say that it gives them such great focus and clarity. So it has all your B vitamins. So it's going to feed your gut. It's going to make you happy. If you're having a down day, drink some Kinetic. You will be super happy because all those B vitamins. Then it doesn't have any aspartame, sucralose, or sugar in it. It's sweetened with stevia. And so that's why it's clean. And then we have some people that use this as a pre-workout as well, or after workout. It also has yerba santa, which is very calming for our nervous system and our brain. It has 200 milligrams of clean caffeine from green tea. And then it has all your electrolytes too. So it's just like kind of a do-it-all energy drink. And it's just a little powder stick that you put in a bottle of water, shake it up. Tastes great. It's a berry blend. And you don't have that crash. You just have that natural energy all day long with no crash. And then this is just some before and afters of one of our affiliate partners. She had a surgery for some skin cancer to be removed on her face and on her hands. And these are actual pictures. And she might even be on the call tonight. But she's been using, she used the Simple Six and the Visage with this. Can you believe, like, how incredible? Like, if you meet her in person, you would never even know that she had this kind of surgery. Um, you can't see anything on her skin. It's so amazing. So just to show you the power of feeding your body nutrients, when we give it the right conditions, the body will heal itself completely. It will completely heal itself better than we ever could. Um, and so I just want to open this back up to you and tell you who we're looking for. Because maybe something sparks some interest tonight. You're probably taking supplements anyway. Why not get paid to take supplements, right? The people that we're looking for is somebody who is ready to look, feel, and live at their best. Also, people who are open to creating an additional stream of income. Warren Buffett says that we need 7 streams of income. I think you need like 10 streams of income nowadays. And this can be just one of them. It can be your plan B. And somebody who's excited about building residual income, what that means is you make money while you sleep. So, every Friday we get paid and I get money. I'm like, oh, wow, okay, where'd this come from? Like, I guess people were ordering their supplements. And so that way you're not trading time for money and having to get an extra part-time job or pick up some contract work or do a bunch of other things. You can just tell people how they can get healthier. Share this with your clients, share this with all your family, your friends. And we're also looking for people who know timing matters and they're ready to move right now because, like I said in the beginning, this is the beginning. This is the beginning. We are growing this company and you can be a part of doing it. And this is where the millionaires are made. This is where the millionaires are made, is at the beginning of companies. Just think if you would, I just heard a guy the other day. Um, that was talking about that he bought stocks at the beginning of Amazon and he's like worth millions. I was like, I would have never thought. I mean, I remember ordering books from Amazon and I never thought it would be anything else, but look how smart he was. He was like, he knew it was going to be something just listening to Jeff Bezos and his dreams and his vision of where he was going to take it. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're sharing you our dreams. We're sharing you our vision of where this company is going to go. And we want you to be part of it. We want you to be part of it, of growing this business and this company and also creating wealth for your family in the beginning right now. And so these are the 6 ways that we make money. I'm just going to touch on them really quick. If you would like to dive deeper into these, we can do that on a private call with you. I know we have a lot of people on tonight. And so if you want to dive deeper into this, please reach out to the person who invited you and let them know, hey, I need to know more about this income part. And we will dive deep into it with you. And so the first 2 ways is through retail commission. So every time somebody buys, and this is only for affiliate partners, not for customers. So if you decide you want to become an affiliate partner, you get your own link. That's just yours. When somebody clicks on that and buys product, you get 25% of the total of whatever and this is paid from the company, not from them, not from the person that's buying. It's from the company. So let's just say somebody ordered $100 from you. That's not much, but hey, they order $100, you get $25. It's paid daily. You don't have to wait a month to get the money. But what if you had 1,000 people who were ordering supplements from you? That's $2,500 extra a month that you could be having as residual income, making money while you sleep. People are just ordering their supplements. And then we also have intro bonuses for people who, when you first start, there's a bunch of, I'll show you in a minute, the packages where you can start with, just one product. But some people are like, no, I want the whole thing, or I need 2 of everything because we've got, 5 people in our house and everybody's going to be taking it. And so just like Costco, we buy in bulk at Costco or Sam's. That's what that is, just buying in bulk. Then the third way is team commissions. So if you get excited about this and then you've got some friends or family members that are like, what in the world? How are you making this residual income? I need to know about this. Then they can join you and get their own affiliate link. And then you make commissions off of what all to infinity, like of what their people are ordering, what your whole entire group, and it can be up to $21,000 a week. They do put a cap on it, $21,000 a week, but I'll take that, $21,000 a week. And then we have leadership matching bonuses, and that's up to 30% from whatever your team is doing. And then we have performance bonuses where you can earn up to $400,000 every time that you rank up. And then we have our global bonus pool where when you rank up, you also get to some percentage of the company. So kind of like a profit sharing where you get to share in the worldwide, the global. We're in 14 countries, so not just the US, but you get to share in the retail sales, and that's forever. Like, so when we get to 100 countries, just think what that's going to be. Your percentage is going to be from earning that. So why now? Well, let me tell you, the GLP-1 category by itself is exploding. the US market alone just did $52 billion last year, and it's projected to go to 156 billion by 2033. So jump on board now because it's only growing. But just the wellness industry in itself is in the trillions now. I think it's like $3 trillion is what the wellness industry has grown to. And it's because people are rethinking their health and wellness. They're tired of just like treating symptoms. They're tired of running every time something's sick. They want to be proactive now with their health and be preventative with their health. And that's what this is. That's the wellness movement that we're creating, is helping people be proactive and preventative with their health and helping people get healthy on their own terms. And people are also rethinking how they work and not wanting to like get 2 and 3 jobs. They want to have this residual income where they're making income from several different streams. So this is your chance to build a residual income that's flexible and also creates a legacy for your family. So I'm going to skip this one. I'm going to show you just some of the options that we have as packages. So if something sparked your interest and you're like, okay, I need some of this stuff, I want to be a customer. One is the first way that you can join us. And so you can let the person who invited you on, let them know, hey, I want to be a customer. Or if you're like, no, I know I want this product, but I also want to make some money, which is what I hope you will choose, because the customer is retail pricing and the affiliate partner is as a wholesale. You get to purchase at wholesale. So everything I'm going to be showing you in these packages is our wholesale pricing for people who want to be an affiliate and have that residual income. And so you can see here that with each package, you save a lot more money. We have our GLP 4 pack, which is $259. And with that one, I would say that's about a month and maybe a week supply. And then with the 8 pack, it's a 2 month supply. With the 12 pack, it's a 3 month supply. And with the 16 pack, it's a 4 month. I say minimally for everyone, you should get either the 8 or 12 pack, because you need at least 2 to 3 months to really see some drastic results from it. And just because it's completely rebalancing your body and your metabolic system. And so you need to give your body about 2 to 3 months. So and they're giving you a lot of savings on that when you start with those two. And then these are our simple 6 packs. So when you enroll as an affiliate partner or a brand ambassador, it is $30 to be a wholesale partner. Cheaper than a Costco or a Sam's, kind of like when you go there, we pay our membership for that and get to buy wholesale. So this is your supplement. That's all it is. It's your supplement wholesale purchasing. So it's $30 for the year. And then these are our packages that we have with the Simple Six, with the multivitamin and the antioxidants and the anti-inflammatories that I showed you with the Kinetic, our skincare. So we have everything from our intro pack, which is our top 3 most popular products, to Simple Six, where you can get one of everything. And then one of our most popular packages is the Complete Wellness, because it has one of everything. So you can try all that we have. And then the ones on the bottom, just the more you buy, the more you save, is what you can see. And then I believe it just came out today. Anybody who comes in between now and they purchase at least the Simple Six, you get a free box of Kinetic with your order. So that's like the Complete Wellness, but for the price of the Simple Six. So that's definitely a big deal, and that will let you try every single one of our products. But you know what I always tell people, the worst thing that could happen to you if you just gave it a try is that you're going to end up healthier and wealthier. And so we do hope that you will come and join us and let the person who invited you on know that you're ready and you want to either be a customer or come be a brand ambassador. And so let's see. Let me do this. Okay, so I'm going to open up the chat, and if you have any questions for me, please just either come off of mute or type them in the chat. If anybody has any questions. I guess I explained everything well enough.
Hi. Ashley, thank you so much. I know there was someone that was texting. Okay.
I
Can
have
you
a
send me information about the affiliate link?
Yes,
Yes, that was
Stephanie.
my going to be my question too. I was going to ask Ashley if you could explain a little bit more what you get with the $30 annual fee aside of the discounts. What-
Um,
Yeah,
You want me to do
like
that,
like
Ashley?
the
yeah, go
affiliate
ahead.
link and yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. But first, Ashley, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She's so amazing, everyone. We just I love that she's a part of this movement. The beauty of Ashley is not only does she own her own wellness clinic, but she's also with her affiliate link. She has been able to implement it into her practice. And so she also, with that link, she has customers and she has clients that also through that link. So what that link does is once you pay the $30, you get your own link, your own QR code. And you can use that to send to anyone. And once they purchase from you, they decide if they want to be a retail customer or if they want to get their products at wholesale. It doesn't matter. But that link for $30, you only pay it once. When anyone uses that link to purchase products, the company then it'll benefit you. So it could benefit you if they're just going to be a customer, it's 25%. And we do not ask any questions. I mean, it's beautiful and there's no minimums and there's no carrying products. Like I know with Ashley, she's so busy with her. I know we have a lot of practitioners here. She's so busy with what she does. She doesn't have time to organize products and do and get people's credit cards and things like that. With that link, once they purchase the products with that link, they pay the company. They don't pay Ashley, they pay the company. And then the company will mail their products directly to them. So that's the same way for all of you here today. You're just out and about, and someone says to you, wow, you have incredible energy. Where did you get that energy? And you just pull up your phone and say, Kinetic, you want the link? And we send the link. And so that is when you send the link and they buy retail. But you know how your friends know when you have a deal? Like they just opened an HEB in Murphy. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen, this supermarket. But everybody knows that HEB is open and everybody wants the deals that they have when they open the store. Now, let's say your friends say, okay, what do I get if I pay $30? And what you can say is you'll get your own personalized link, but you'll also get our products for wholesale. Now, you can just, though they can just get for the whole year, they can purchase their products wholesale. It opens the door for them to get additional savings on buying in sets. So that's what Ashley was showing you, just like Costco. You can't buy one tube of toothpaste at Costco, you have to buy six, but you get a discount. So for the $30 a year, your friend would get a discount. But what happens to you? Well, you begin to then build up your own mini company, and you yourself can earn anywhere from an extra $50 to an extra $50,000 a month. Now, we cannot tell you what you are going to earn. It's up to you. But what I love about Ashley is she's building this not only with personal friends, but within her wellness clinic. I also have a hairstylist. She loves to tell everyone how important it is to be healthy on the inside and out because it helps her with healthy hair. So what does she do? When anyone sits in her chair and she does their hair, she says, "Here's my link. I think a multivitamin would be good for your hair." So from there, that's where she's building her business. And so you have the option of sending retail or wholesale. Now, some of you here today, I know we have a group of pastors, and it gives me chills when I think about this, but they are so, they want their congregation to be healthy. And so what they're doing is sharing this link because they're all sharing how they're all going to get healthy together. But depending on how you're set up, some of the churches are set up with their LLC that it's also going to improve their church, their business. So there's several different ways with this company that you can get healthy and wealthy at the same time. And as Donna said, it's only a $30 commitment a year, just like Costco's. Well, it's $60 commitment for me for Costco's, Target Circle. Somehow Walmart talked me in, even though Walmart is the same as Sam's. I pay a yearly fee at Walmart, Sam's. I just saw something. They have an affiliate link. Ashley, close your ears for candy. I shouldn't have said that on a nutritional thing, but I was just surprised that they even would have that. So hopefully that answers your question. But the beauty of this company, we're not like everyone else.
Yeah.
You get to
I went
choose
to the
what you want.
library to buy tickets. Yeah, sure. I bought you some lamb chops.
I think that's Dr. Michelle, and I haven't seen her for a little bit. Hello, Dr. Michelle.
And just know that it's like even just this simple six, if you got all six of those products in that package, it's only 13, like a little bit over $13 a day. Like
Yes.
we spend that in the line at Starbucks or for breakfast. It's only $13 a day, y'all. And your health is worth so much more than $13 a day. And I've been answering questions in the chat, but
Yeah.
yes, it is. Everything is a 30-day supply. Some of the products you might use more than others, but at first, that one set is just to give you to be able to use all of them and see how they all work. Some of them I don't take every single day, but most of them I do take every single day. But you'll find out as you start using them, like which ones you need more of and which ones you may use like every other day. But I know some people ask those questions. Lynn, did you have a question? You were just raised. Okay. Is there a guide on how to? Yes, we have lots of training. We have lots of training on this. That's the one thing that you get with this company too, is we have tons of training that we do as a team every single day of the week to teach you how to market and how to present. And we have these Zooms, like there's at least 2 or 3 going on every single week that you don't even need to know anything about the products or the company. You can just get people on these Zooms, and those of us who have been around for the last few years, we've learned a lot, and we know these products and this company backwards and forwards, and so we work with you to share it with the people that you want to. So all you have to do is know how to invite. That's it. That's all you have to do is know how to invite.
There was a question about a price list. Whoever invited you on today, with the click of your finger, and I think we forgot to tell you that, but with the $30, you do get your very own website, app, all the videos, the price list,
social media tools, everything.
Everything that you want. But whoever invited you on today, they can immediately send you their link. And once you click on their link, you have the option of seeing if I'm a customer, this is how much it would be retail. If I decide to be a partner with this company, this is how much it is wholesale. So we will show you everything up front that you like. And I know we have a lot of medical professionals on here, just so that you know, in your practice, We also can create flyers and things that make it easy for you to have all this information for your office. We make it very easy for you so that you can run your business, but have the best quality supplements in your hands at the same time.
Yep. Do we have any more questions before we close it out? Okay, well, you're the person who invited you on tonight. They're going to be sending you a text, so please answer it back because that's what we want you to do. Be kind. They thought a lot of you to invite you on here because we don't just invite anybody on here. And so thank you so much for joining us tonight. And just the person who invited you is going to be reaching out to you to see what you thought, and to see what you think about coming on board and joining us in this. So everybody have a great evening and we'll see you next time.
Thank you, Ashley.
Okay,
Thank you,
good
Ashley.
night.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Good
Ashley.
night.
Terrific.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you,
night.
Ashley.